What all the haters might need to be doing is taking notes. That's what you need to be doing. Take some notes, man. For real. We'll school you a little bit. And then maybe you can be some semblance like Ray Ray. Just a little semblance. That's why you coming in my videos, comment, because you like Ray Ray, right? Because you don't have what Ray Ray has, mentally or physically. And you can never get there. You know why you can't never get there? Because you're too busy coming in my comments and not focus on your own damn life. That's why. Focus, man. Focus. And you know who you is. Okay, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Man, it's the summer's here, y'all. Just saying, the summer is definitely here. We're gonna be today. I got to go pick up a check. I got to go look at a job that that they want to cut the very back 40. You know, it's a new customer. I do the yard, and I've only cut the yard one time, but they wanted me to start cutting the back 40, you know, a couple times, you know, 3 or 4 times a year. And I told them, look, it's either going to be, if I can do it with a mower, it's not going to cost you as much. And personally, y'all, I had rather do it with a mower, you know, because it's not that big of an area. So, well, the mower, and as long as it's not, you know, hell on the mower. I got to run up here to Noonan. I got to, I'm going to pick up a check, and then I'm going to get fuel and everything on this truck. We got a big week. I was doing the scheduling this morning. See, Sunday morning, I call that work. So, I was doing the scheduling this morning for the week. I got Monday and Tuesday down. Yeah. The thing about the software that I got is, and it's always difficult at the very beginning of the season, and you know, because of the fact that, well, you got to put each customer in, and then once everybody gets in, you know, once everybody gets in and I can schedule accordingly, then what I do is I just do a reoccurring event. And then the way the software does is you have to, you know, assign the I don't start doing the reoccurring event until we get, you know, May 15th, even you know, the end of May, because then everybody's on board. If they're not on board by then I'm not going to be doing the property, probably either from them or me or whatever. I saw a video the other day. I think Shane over there at DLT did one talking about, you know, monthly, getting paid monthly, or getting paid after every cut, or getting paid in advance. Well, getting paid in advance to me is always the most secure. I mean, you can't, then it falls on you to manage your money. So, and sometimes that's, you know, but I got what he was saying, talking about, well, you know, I feel like I'm not getting no money on this job, you know, because they've already paid in advance or whatever. I have some customers that pay in advance. I don't have many, probably maybe 5. There maybe 1 or 2 of them pay in advance for the whole summer. And though I know what Shane's talking about, because I feel the same way. I'm like, man, you know, but I still tally it when I'm doing my invoicing and all. I still tally it as money for that day, even if they paid me, you know, $1,500 or whatever. you know, for the whole season or for, you know, for 2 months or whatever, you know. So to me, it goes back to, well, you know, what I'm always talking about is if they pay in advance, you're not going to lose the account. Okay, that's safe to say. If they pay in advance, you don't have to worry about getting your money. And if they pay in advance, you can use that money, that advance money. We got to cut that one, man. Damn, dude, that shit's tall. See, every yard I got is coming on this week, man. Everything. I was looking at the schedule, and normally with the size properties that I do, you know, we'll do 15 properties a day, something like that. But they might be $80 and $90, $120 properties. So, you know, I don't really count the properties too tough. I just count the money. But I still got to get everything. You know, the Monday and Tuesday of this week is stupid. I mean, it's like there's like 19 on each day. So, but anyway, as I'm riding, I'm always looking at the properties that I need to do or need, you know, if I'm riding right by there, I'm going to look. So that one, definitely, we're going to have to hit that one tomorrow. So anyway, so back to the money thing. So if they pay me in advance, I like it because of, you know, number one, I don't have to worry about losing the customer. Because if they pay me in advance, there ain't no refunding. I'm not refunding no money. Now, if something happens in their family beyond their control, then, you know, I may, you know, refund the difference. But I tell them when they do that, I don't really like for them to do it. Because I don't want to give the money back. Because once they do that, then it's gonna be hard for me to refund them the money unless we do something, or a guy works for me or whatever does something really, really, really stupid, you know, and they want to fire me. But they probably are not going to fire you if they pay you in advance. They probably are not. I'm just saying. But there's a lot of advantages to getting paid in advance. The only disadvantage I see, you know, and this is just my opinion, you know, is the fact that in your own head, you feel like you're not getting the money when you do the properties. But what I do with the money is I take that chunk of money and I use it to, you know, fund other stuff to make more money. So, and you can't lose that way, I don't think. And somebody might be able to tell me something in the comments that I'm not thinking about. And, you know, I don't know, but you can't lose that way, I don't think. Now, every customer is different, of course, we all know that. So now let's talk about getting paid monthly. Now, I don't like to get paid monthly. I got a couple that do that, but they are usually the same ones that pay me in advance. So they'll pay for a month ahead of time, that kind of thing. So I'm still getting the advance money. To me, whenever you can get for the lawn maintenance, and I'm only talking about lawn maintenance, whenever you can get the money up front, I mean, that's from a business standpoint, that's great, because I don't have to spend any resources, time, energy, effort chasing down my money. So, but monthly, I don't like to do monthly because I have software that keeps up with everything, and I do a lot of Zelle. Most of my people pay me with Zelle these days. So, and that helps me with the taxes and all too, because that keeps up. You know, I want to say probably 80% pay with Zelle, another 10% pay with Venmo. I got a couple of cash apps, and then you got maybe 10 or 15 people that write checks and pay cash. You know, so maybe 20 people that do that. but most of the newer customers, they are all on the Zelle. Now, I do not do card on file. Software that I have does offer that, but I don't do it. I really don't, well, I've never felt the need to do it, right? I've thought about it over the years, but I've never done it. I only like to I like to get paid at time of service. Now, if they're not there to pay me, and that's why I went to Zelle or the apps, and like say we'll just say we're doing a $60 yard. Well, Ray, you got to pay to get that money out of the app, right? So what I do is I tell the customer straight up, if we use Venmo or Cash App, and it's a $60 property, then I charge $63. That's what I do. So the $3 will go to the app on now Zelle. It doesn't cost me nothing. My bank has Zelle, so it goes right into my account. Now Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App, well, I charge a $3 surcharge on everything. Now I don't. It's more than $3 if it's more money, but it usually averages out. I can live with it. Put it this way: $60 on a $60 lawn, I charge $63. On an $80 lawn, I charge $85. So on a $100 lawn, I charge $110. So that's how and I don't have to worry about timing. I don't have to worry about them leaving a check. I don't have to worry about, spending a day at the end of the month collecting my money. I used to do the monthly thing, and the reason why I stopped is because, people die, and people move, and I've lost a lot of money. Not recently, not in the last 5 or 6 years, but in the very beginning, I lost a lot with people paying me monthly. I would go do the property, and then I would invoice them, and then I would, they would, somebody would die, and then I had to go through a whole lot of trouble to get my little $100 or $200 or whatever they owed me, from the relatives. And then you feel all awkward going to the relatives trying to get your little lawn money when their folks just died. So I don't like that. Time of service to me is by far the best. Now, if you don't have software to keep up with everything, and you don't use software, and you're using like I used to back in the day, I would, just write things down, and I had a list. It's a little bit harder to do, keep up with the money like that. But the software, and my software is only like $30 a month, man. It's nothing. It keeps up with everything, and it's gravy. Keeps up with the expenses. It keeps up with all the money. It keeps up with the scheduling. It keeps up with who owes me, who don't owe me, who's paid in advance, everything. It keeps up with when I'm supposed to be there, all that. Of course, I can modify that as we, but when I look at the schedule right now, we're talking about, on a monthly calendar view, the list is this long. And then next week, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the list is like this. So we're overworking this week and underworking next week. Now I've been thinking about, I want to move. I got to move some eventually. I got to. We fell behind last week, and we didn't. There was 3 properties or 4 properties that we had to move to this week, which makes it even worse. So hopefully I can get it, leveled out better. I don't have to move them all. I just need it to be, a little more even. But I don't really want to do that this week because I got that new job I just picked up the other day with the Bobcat, and then I got a side job, 2 side jobs that have come down the pipe. One of them is going to be done after the 15th, so that's kind of on the back burner. The other one they want me to come and look at it and give them a quote. And I know they're going to go with me. They just want to know how much. That's what they told me. He said, well, we're going to hire you, man. And I do the lawn too. So, and I told them about, you know, I always like to give a customer a taste of what it's going to cost, so I can kind of get, you know, gauge their reaction, you know. So I told them, you know, on sod, I charge $300 a pallet to lay the sod. That's what I charge. And then to grade the ground, you know, Bobcat, I charge about $1,000. That's what I charge. And if they don't have enough square footage to justify that, then I'm still going to charge that. To grade the ground and to lay the sod, to grade the ground and get the ground sod ready. Now, it's according to, you know, how many feet it is too, you know, but for, you know, 2 or 3 pallets of sod, you know, I just charge like $1,000 a day to have the Bobcat out there. And the Bobcat ain't running all day, you know. It's more or less moving the sod around to make it easy for us, and the power rake is, you know, getting the ground ready. So I want to kind of wait until those 2 sod jobs are done before I start moving things all around. Because if I start moving things all around, then I won't have time to do those sod jobs next week. You know, I'd like to do one next week and then 2 weeks after that, and then beginning of June is when I'll start. And of course, rain might dictate that too. Rain might make me have to move stuff around, and that's the best. I'm hoping it'll rain and I can move some stuff around. So now, to the haters. I see y'all coming in the damn comments, acting like you Bo and all that old shit. That ain't Bo. Just let everybody know that ain't Bo. I talk to Bo probably 2 or 3 times a week. And Bo is in Florida. He ain't on YouTube. So he's been doing good. He's in treatment. Been in treatment for a year. So definitely not Bo on the YouTube. But you know, these losers that, you know, and you know who you are. I know who you are. You're gonna mess around and get called out. But keep trimming around. You're gonna get what you want. You're gonna get what you want. But these guys coming on here and making all these fake comments and shit, man. Come on, man. Lame as hell. A bunch of, to me, it's just a bunch of losers that ain't got nothing else to do, man. I mean, damn, get a job. Damn. You know, I would. Need to worry about damn, you know, paying your bills instead of worrying about what Ray doing. I know you won't be like Ray. Praying, hoping, dreaming. Put me in, coach. Coach ain't putting you in. You know, I know. You want to be just like me when you grow up. I don't blame you. But Ray's a pretty nice guy. But I think that's where the hate comes from. Jealousy is what I think. The haters are just jealous for whatever reason. I don't know. No matter what I do or say, it's not going to affect their economic status. You know, so why waste time? Because that's really all we got that we can't get back. Why waste time coming after somebody like Ray? Or just being stupid, you know? Ray, just don't damn say nothing. Just don't say nothing, man. You know? I mean, you know, I can't hardly roll like that, man. If there's a coward in the comments, I'm going to call a coward in the comments. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I'm out here trying to make a living, trying to show you guys some of the ups and the downs of being in this line of work. And, you know, just trying to evolve, grow, and be better. Okay, y'all. So the camera went dead on me right when I started welding, and I didn't even know it. So y'all saw me up there welding that piece of chain to it, and this is pretty much how I store the auger. And I've been storing it like this, well, ever since I got the shipping container. So just to weld it up there, hanging, and because these augers, they're real awkward. And you want to keep the lines from, you know, laying in the dirt and stuff. So that's the best way I can do it. I can pull right up to it and hook up to it and pull it off of there with the Bobcat. No harm, no foul. All right, y'all. Let's go eat a Sammy. It's Sammy time Sunday. I'll kick back.